it is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have been asked to share tonight, and I put together a little bit of a presentation about following the faith. You know, it's our company motto, right? This is our company motto right here. Our company motto is cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, serve in humility. But what does it mean to follow the faith? I've often thought about that. What does that mean for us? So I went and I looked it up and I said, faith is a complete trust or confidence in someone or something unseen. It's a complete trust or confidence in someone. You know, when you build a relationship with someone, when you get to know someone, you build your confidence in them, your trust in them. And so you believe in them. You believe that they're not going to lead you astray. You believe that they're going to tell you the truth, that they're going to be honest and righteous with you and forthright. Or maybe it's a faith in something unseen, something that we can't see. We know it's there, we know it exists, but we haven't seen it. You know, in our world today, there are a lot of religions, right? And within those religions, a lot of people, they have faith that there is a God, or that that events took place in history. We weren't there, but we believe it because of what we've been told, what we've been taught, what we learn from history, or what we know. So we have faith in something unseen. So faith is a complete trust or confidence in someone or something unseen. And your trust in someone is your belief that they are honest and sincere and will not deliberately do anything to harm you. You know, it's about building that relationship with someone so that you can work together on a common goal, and that you know that they're going to guide you in the right direction. They're going to lead you in the right direction. We think about our leadership here in Atomy. We know that they've been through the process before, so we have faith in them, that we follow them because they've been in our footsteps before. We're walking in their footsteps. Building relationships which are based on trust and honesty is the key to being successful in Atomy. You know, when you strip away all the products, Atomy at its core is a network marketing business. And what does that mean, network marketing? It means we're building relationships with people. We're not just signing people up to take advantage of them so that we can get the PV from them, so that they can buy products from us. We're signing people up so that we can build relationships with those people and help them succeed, help them reach their goals, help them visualize and see their dreams come true. It's all about building relationships on honesty, integrity. And then faith is signing up for an opportunity, maybe when it's not fully available in your country. You know, here in the United States, it's very easy for people to sign up because the shopping mall's already open. We can buy products, we can earn PV, we can earn commissions, we can do the business. It's all right there in front of us, and we're like, yeah, I can sign up. But in some countries, actually today in 29 countries, they can only sign up through the global membership registration. And so they sign up on faith, believing and hoping that one day Atomy will open up fully in their country. And so those members, they sign up, and it might be a year or 2 or even 3 or 4 years before they can buy the products and do the business. So they sign up on faith, believing and trusting in the person that signed them up or told them about the opportunity. Faith is trusting people you never met who live in different countries on the other side of the world. If you've been in Atomy for any length of time, you know that your downlines, as it grows, is going to be filled with people from other countries. You might have members in other countries, people that you haven't even met. But thanks to social networking, thanks to Zoom, thanks to the technology that we have, our world has become a smaller place, and we can communicate daily with people on the opposite side of the world, in a different country, people that we might not even ever meet physically in person. And they have faith in us when we send them the link to sign up at the global registration, or maybe in the country that Atomy's already in. And so these people have faith in us. Maybe you signed up because someone sent you the link to the Atomy website and you checked it out and you signed up on faith, and then started building that relationship with that person that signed you up. Faith is believing in your dreams and goals when no one else believes in you. You know, my friends, if you don't believe in your dreams and goals, no one else is going to believe in them either. Everybody has dreams and goals, desires for a better life, desires to be successful, desires to have more money in the bank, or a better house, or a better car, or a better community. It's up to each and every one of us to have faith that one day our dreams will come true. And we need to remove apostrophes from our life. Eliminate the apostrophe T from every sentence that you can. Instead of I can't do it, change it to I can do it. Eliminate those apostrophes in your vocabulary and you will change your life overnight. Your dreams are worthy of coming true, my friends. The life you live today is not the life you will live tomorrow. Faith is what keeps us moving forward towards our goals and dreams for a better future. Faith is what gets us up in the morning and drives us towards success, to continue to do today the things that we need to do in order to have a different tomorrow. Faith keeps us moving forward. You are the chief executive officer, the CEO of your own Atomy business. Remain faithful and patient. Your day will come. Believe in yourself when no one else will. There's going to be many people that are going to laugh at you. Oh, your dreams will never come true. Stop dreaming so big. Oh, you joined a network marketing company. Oh, I've been there, done that. They're going to talk you out of achieving your dreams, your goals. But you got to stay the course. Remain faithful to you. Remain faithful to your dreams when no one else will believe in you. And remember that success is a lifetime goal. It's not overnight. There are many people who want to become rich overnight. There are many people that hope that they'll win the lottery or that their bank accounts will just magically be filled with money. But you know what? We all are given so much time on this earth. So from this day forward, we're going to continue to do things that are going to move us in the direction of becoming successful. Successful with Atomy, successful to become an imperial master one day. But it's going to take time, and it doesn't matter if it takes you 5 years, 10 years, or 20. You just keep working, building towards that success. You got to be bold and confident, my friends. You can do this. You have to have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. How do we build our boldness and our confidence? Well, we need to learn about the products, like Juliana shared with us. She knows those products. She uses the products. She's a consumer of the products. She loves the products. We need to learn the compensation plan, or learn about Atomy, learn how to give a good speech, learn how to tell someone about the economic gospel of Atomy to change their lives. You start believing in that, all of your friends and family will see a change in you, and they'll start believing in you then, and they'll start changing. I know that many of you on this call have probably had a lot of friends and family that watched you in your progression in Atomy and then later on changed their mind. They saw a change in you and then they migrated towards you. They were willing to listen to your opportunity. So be faithful to yourself, my friends, and build habits for success and practice them daily. You know, come into the Zoom meeting here on a Saturday afternoon or Sunday morning in the country you might be in. You're building new habits. You're faithful to yourself. You want to learn, so you come to the meetings. You come here and you learn. You got to build those habits and practice them daily. When you get out of bed in the morning, have your agenda already ready for the day and practice it. Make sure that you're doing things today that are going to change your life tomorrow. It takes time to be successful with Atomy. It's not a race. You'll do it at your own pace, but those who are faithful will succeed. Those who are faithful to go to the meetings, communicate with their sponsors, communicate with their downline members, build teams, do fun things to build up the teams, do exciting things in order to motivate and encourage each other. The faithful ones will succeed. I've seen a lot of people over the years come and go. I've seen a lot of different faces on Zoom meetings. People come and go. They lose faith. They lose the hope. They lose that passion they once had. So we got to continue to do things today that'll inspire us for tomorrow. And be faithful to yourself, first and foremost. Be faithful to your dreams, even in the face of adversity and opposition. You're going to have people try to talk you out of your dreams and goals. You're going to have challenges that'll come up out of the blue. Adversity is going to impact us all. Every one of us on this call right here just spent the last 2.5 years dealing with adversity. We had a global pandemic. A lot of people lost their jobs. They had hardships. They lost their income. They had their hours reduced. The faithful persevered. Many people didn't make it. We're sad for that. But through that challenge, there was great opportunity for all of us. You know, we've got to take a look at our lives and we've got to think about the things that are weighting us down, the things that are holding us back, the things that are anchoring us to the ground, that don't allow us to soar into the sky. So we have some choices. We can hang on to those anchors. We can hang on to those things that are holding us back. We can pull them up into the balloon with us, but that will only bring the balloon down. My friends, sometimes it's easy to reach over the side of the balloon, reach over the side of the basket, and just cut the rope. Cut the rope to the things that are holding you back, the negative people in your life, the adversity in your life, the challenges in your life. Are they holding you back, or are they propelling you forward? Ask yourself that. Sometimes you've got to make hard decisions. Stick with it. Over the course of my lifetime, I've had to make some difficult decisions with regard to my friends. I had some dear friends, but I knew that I had to make changes. I knew that I had to do something different. I knew that I had to let them go in order for me to become a new creature, in order for me to move forward. Your life is a reflection of your thoughts. If you change your thinking, you change your life. Now, that is by motivational speaker Brian Tracy. He has written a lot of books, a lot of audio cassettes that I used to have back in the 80s and 90s. But you can look him up on YouTube, Brian Tracy. You change, your life is a reflection of your thoughts, the things we're thinking. If you change your thinking, you'll change your life overnight. Start thinking different things. Take those negative thoughts that are in our minds and switch them with positive things. Here are 5 things you can do to transform your mind. You can practice mindfulness. Now, mindfulness means maintaining a moment-by-moment awareness of your thoughts, your feelings, your bodily sensations, and your surrounding environment through a gentle, nurturing lens. Now, what does that mean? It means to think of the situation that you're in, and when you're faced with adversity, or when you're faced in a situation where there might be other people around you, think before you speak, think before you act. Give it a moment. Don't react quickly to something that might be negative. Think about it for a moment, or maybe even don't say anything at all. Sometimes that's the best thing. Think about if you had to respond to someone, if you had to say something, maybe a little harsh to them. Think about you being in their shoes. Would the words that you're about ready to say, or the actions that you're ready to do, would you want to receive that? Be mindful. And then we have to address our inner critic. This is that voice in our head, that voice that tells us that we can't do things, that voice that tells us we're not perfect, that voice that tells us, oh, what if I make a mistake? I'm not good enough. Nobody loves me. Do you know that inner voice in your mind is going to be with you for the rest of your life? So we might as well have a positive conversation with ourselves. We might as well have a good conversation with ourselves. Start telling positive things to ourselves. Start treating ourselves with respect and be faithful to ourselves. Think about things that trigger us. How do we feel in certain situations? Do we feel powerless? Do we feel unsafe? Do we feel disrespected or trapped or disconnected? We need to figure out those things that trigger those emotions and how we can turn them from a negative into a positive, how we can go from feeling, down about ourselves to being uplifted and motivated. And then here, keep a journal. This is a good thing right here. You can always write simple thoughts to yourself. Yesterday, I wasn't motivated, but today I'm going to conquer the world. Today is the day that I am going to succeed. Today is the day that I am going to accomplish my next goal. Today is the first day of the rest of my life, and I am going to live it to the fullest. Write a mantra to yourself. Do you know what a mantra is? It's just a positive affirmation that you can recite to yourself over and over. Here's a few of them. I'll give you a few. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. If you're playing basketball, If you don't throw the ball at the hoop, you'll miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Are you going to make it in the basket 100% of the time? Nope. But you know what? You have to throw the ball. You can find an excuse or you can find a way. So you can have a negative thought towards something or be proactive. Be a problem solver rather than a problem finder. And think about this. I'm doing this for me. Remember, you and your goals they're yours. So do them for yourself. Don't do them for anybody else but you. Work on your goals and dreams and desires because they're worthy. Don't wish for it, work for it. You know, we have to take action. We have to move forward. We have to take the next step. And the best project you'll ever work on is you. My friends, this is no bigger truth right here. We are the best project in our lives. We work on ourselves, make ourselves better. If you make yourselves better, if you fulfill your dreams and desires, you'll be able to share with other people. But if you don't have anything to share, you can't give it away. You know, one of the things I'll share with you about this during the pandemic, do you know what Hongil Park did? The chairman of our company, he didn't just sit around. He went to school. He took classes. He's in his middle 70s and he went and earned his PhD. He didn't give up on life. So let's not either. Let's do something every day to learn a little bit more. Maybe take a night course here or there. Or like Juliana, she's doing line dancing and sharing her love of life with other people. Remember, tough times don't last, my friends, but tough people do. All of us went through a pandemic together. That was a very tough time. But you know what? We're tougher than that, and we survived. Here we are. Tell yourself, I'm capable. I'm strong. I believe in myself. I can do this. And then don't be afraid to chase your dreams, because remember, my friends, they're your dreams. And then have big dreams. You'll grow into them. Do you know, that's why when I go clothes shopping with my wife, I always buy the next size larger because I have something to grow into then. Now, maybe not. She'll yell at me if I do that. Keep in mind here that the tallest oak tree in the forest was once just a little nut that held its ground. My friends, we need to be rooted. We need to be rooted into the business model of Atomy. So then that way, nobody can blow us off track. If we don't get rooted and grounded into the business model of Atomy, coming to the meetings, learning the compensation plan, learning about the products, attending the meetings, going to the seminars, listening to videos from people that were successful, other people, we can be blown to the next opportunity that comes along. We don't want that. And big journeys begin with a small step. You know, that's a true statement right there. I've run a couple of half marathons in my life. I lead a running club every Saturday, and we run for 3 to 5 miles. But you know what? In order to get finished with that half marathon, you have to take the first step. And I've learned something, my friends. You don't have to go fast. You just have to go. I've learned in my days of running that whether you run 14 minutes a mile or a 7-minute mile, the distance is the same. It's 1 mile, my friends, and you'll get there in the end, eventually. If it's going to be, it's up to me. Remember that. If it's going to be, if your dreams are to come true, they're up to you. You have to be the one to tell yourself that. So what's your mantra? What's that thing that motivates you. My friends, I got a little homework for you. Next week, I want you to come back and tell us one mantra. I want you to think about it. I don't want you to go to Google. Don't go and Google positive affirmations. I want you to just really think about it this week. Think about that thing that motivates you. And come back and let us know next week what your mantra is. Faith, my friends, begins when you've reached the end of your comfort zone. You know, our comfort zone, it's that imaginary box we put around ourselves, that wall that we build around ourselves that limits our abilities. Here's a comfort zone right here. We've got that box. Everything within inside the comfort zone, peacefulness, it's stable. We've got comfort in there. Our strength is in there. We're content. We've got safety within our comfort zone, the things that we know what to do. We find solace within our comfort zone and confidence. And everything outside of that box is scary, dangerous, uncertain, nervous. But what happens when we expand our comfort zone? All of those things get pushed out a little bit further, a little bit further. And then we find out that it wasn't so bad after all. We did it. Many of you in the month of October here with Daniel and Jennifer Lim are going to be challenging. Some of you are going to become sales masters for the first time. Some of you diamond masters. Some of you Sharon Rose masters, or maybe even star masters. Daniel and Jennifer Lim are going to become royal masters. You know, it's a scary time for everybody, but we're going to expand our comfort zone. You know why? Because we can do it. You can do it. Let me tell you about my first life scenario speech in front of 400 people. It was at the seminar, success seminar in Seattle, Washington, November 2019. There we were, the Seattle Absolute Center at that time, along with Jennifer Lim from the New York Absolute Center. Remember, we were in front of 400 people. Then this lady right here, Jennifer, Expand Your Comfort Zone Lim, came up to me during a break. And at the time, I didn't even know who she was. I barely met her. I met her that day for the first time. And she comes up to me and she hands me my life scenario. And I said, what is this book? And she goes, it's your life scenario. She goes, Scott, write it out. I'm like, okay. So I wrote out some goals. And you know what? She came back a little while later. She grabbed the book from me. And next thing you know, I'm up on the stage in front of 400 people. But the reason I had my arms up in the air here was because as I was walking up those steps, I tripped and I fell and I landed on my back. And so I got up. The room went dead quiet, dead silent, dead quiet. But I got up and I threw my hands in the air. And I said, now that I have your attention, everybody. And the room erupted with laughter, and I continued on with my speech. I want to tell you what, I was scared, my friends. I was nervous up on that stage, but I expanded my comfort zone. And you know what? During the pandemic, I was honored to be asked by Atomians USA to be the MC, the Master of Ceremonies for the Online Success Academies. And so it expanded my comfort zone. I now feel a little bit more confident to speak in front of people. Sometimes we have to be pushed a little bit. Thank you, Jennifer, for that. Thank you for pushing me. I want to tell you another one here. We've got the Atomy America Success Academies coming here with Hongil Park is going to be here. There's 4 events that are going to be taking place, and I'm going to be the MC at 3 of those. I'm expanding my comfort zone. But you know what, my friends? Chairman Hongil Park built a system of success on faith and fairness. When no one else believed in him, he built an online business platform, not knowing if anybody would believe in him. and its ability to transform their lives. It has now grown into a global success story. When nobody believed in him, he had to believe in himself. He had to have faith. He believed that daily necessity products were the products that he needed to bring to the market, that people would be benefited from these products. He had faith. People laughed at him. He also said that he wanted it to be a global one marketing system. Not all network marketing systems are a global one marketing system. Some of them, when you sign up for them, if you want to sign someone else up in another country, you have to register in that country as well. But not in Atomy. In Atomy, it's a global one marketing system. He had faith that this would ring true with many people. And he told the people around him at the time that he was going to create a righteous marketing plan, one that was free for people, didn't cost you anything to sign up, one that had no monthly or annual fees, no website usage fees, no automatic monthly purchases, and no capital to start up. People laughed at him. Other business owners who were network marketing professionals, they're like, how are you going to make any money? Everybody knows we make our money on new registrations when people sign up. But he said, no, we're doing away with that. And people laughed at him for that. But he had faith and he continued on. And he chose the binary network marketing system out of all the different types that are available there out in the world of network marketing. And he had faith that it would be successful, that people would find it an easy thing to do, just a left side and a right side, and that it could go on for infinity, and that it was a global one marketing system. So that meant that you can sign up people around the world. And people laughed at him about that. People didn't believe in him at the time. And he said, you know, we're going to make it easy for people. When you reach 300,000 points in your own personal account, and your group points on your left side and your right side each reach 300,000 points, you will earn a commission. People laughed at him, but he had faith that it would work. And then he said, I'm going to make this a fair system for everybody. And I'm going to set a $100,000 limit per month that anybody can reach. Everyone can reach this income level. Everyone. This is a very fair system for everyone. He said, it didn't matter when you sign up, doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter what your gender is, doesn't matter what your nationality is, what your language is. You don't need to know how to speak Korean. It's a Korean company, but you don't need to know that. You don't need to know how to speak Korean. We can sign up. If you know how to buy products online, you can do the Atomy business. If you know how to shampoo your hair or brush your teeth, you can do the Atomy business. You don't need a college education in order to be successful with Atomy. And this, my friends, people laughed at him for this too, but this is a beautiful thing right here. He said that he was going to create a third generation inheritance, so that no matter how large your downline is, no matter how much residual income you get, when you die, your account can be inherited by your children or your grandchildren. That, my friends, is a beautiful thing. If you think about it, we don't get out of life alive, right? We're all going to meet that day someday. So between now and then, we can just continue to build our network marketing business, our word of mouth network marketing business through Atomy. And eventually someday we will be successful and we can share that with our families. And then, my friends, he said to the people around him, when people reach mastership levels, I'm going to give them gifts. I'm going to give them rewards for success. Some of you are going to become sales masters soon. You're going to be receiving some products from Atomy. Some of you are going to become diamond masters soon. You too are going to receive products. And now instead of a computer, you're gonna get cash, about $1,000. Sharon Rose Masters, you're gonna get to go on some trips and you're gonna get $2,000 worth of cash. And then the Star Masters, you're gonna get to go on trips as well. You're gonna get $10,000 cash. Royal Masters, you're gonna get to go 10 nights, 11 days for 4 people. You're going to get $50,000 cash and a luxury rental car and $2,000 that you can use as sponsor activity money. And then Crown Masters, they're going to get the same things, but a little bit more. They're going to get $300,000 cash, 10 nights, 11-day trip for 4 people, a paid off luxury car, and $5,000 cash that they can use for sponsorship money every month with their downlines. And then finally, Imperial Master. He told that first initial group of people that met with him that someday the first person, the people that reach Imperial Master, he's going to give them $1 million cash, 10 nights, 11 days tickets, travel tickets, international travel tickets, a paid off car and a driver, a fully decked out office and an assistant, and $10,000 in sponsorship activity money. And you know what, my friends? That day has come. We have had Imperial Masters. As of now, we have, I believe, 14 Imperial Masters. We just had a new one here a week or so ago. And my friends, you see that palette of money there. Now, the reason that I'm showing you this right here, the 8th Imperial Master, Young Gu Hong, is because he is in our upline. He's above Daniel. He's above Jason Shim. He made it. He made it to Imperial Master. If he can do it, so can you. We now have around 14 Imperial Masters. It's happening more and more, faster and faster, because we have more Crown Masters. There's more people that are right at that point of becoming Imperial Masters. And their goal is to bring people up to the next level, bring Sales Masters up, bring Diamond Masters up, help people succeed. And then he said, we're going to put together a system of success, of center meetings, one-day seminars, success academies, global seminars, the things that we need in order to succeed. Well, my friends, I'm not a very religious man. I'm not a theologian or anything, but I want to share with you. I want to share with you a little verse from the Bible here. Romans 12:2 states in part, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. That word transformed is the Greek word metamorpho. It is from that word which we get the word metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is the process of changing into a completely different being, like the caterpillar that goes and wraps itself in a cocoon and then turns into a beautiful butterfly. That caterpillar's crawling along on the ground one day, and it looks up into that big mighty oak tree, and it says, I'm going to crawl up to that branch up there. I'm going to wrap myself up so that I'm not bombarded by all the negativity of the world. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to think. I'm going to think of my mantras. I'm going to think of the things that are going to help me through life. And a few days later, it emerges from that cocoon into a beautiful butterfly. As Atomians, we are all in the process of becoming a new creature, just like the butterfly. Prepare for great things to happen in your future. Be faithful, and your dreams will come true. Atomians' motto, one of Atomians' mottos is, if you dream it vividly, it will definitely come true. But, my friends, you need to follow the faith. And that is my teaching for tonight.